We're turning to business. The African Diaspora Marketplace is holding a two-day African Business Expo event beginning Tuesday just outside of Washington, D.C. The African Diaspora Marketplace was launched in 2009 by the U.S. International Agency for International Development and Western Union to foster sustainable economic growth and employment by supporting African diaspora entrepreneurs who are starting or expanding innovative and high-impact businesses on the continent. To tell us more about it, I'm joined by Barbara Span, Vice President of Global Public Affairs at Western Union. Ms. Span, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you, Vincent. I'm glad to be here.
Yes, now this sounds like a very exciting event. First, just give us a sense of what it started as. I mean, it looks like it's the third year. How did the idea come out?
It is the third time. You know, Western Union, we really focus on the voice of our customer. And so in talking to the many African diaspora here in the U.S. and around the world, one of the things they said to us is, we want to do more than send remittances. We want to invest. We want to invest for a profit. We want to run businesses at home. USAID, on the other hand, focused on generally larger initiatives in Africa, and we really came together and for the first time had USAID focused on direct to the entrepreneur kind of work that Western Union is used to doing.
So what kind of initiatives and ideas do you support? I mean, people in the diaspora have all ideas about business, but do you have a specific things that you target?
We really focus on catalyzing investment and growth in productive businesses. For example, there are businesses to capture and identify counterfeit pharmaceuticals. There are high-speed ferries, such as across Lake Victoria. There's organic certification for agriculture for export markets instead of import markets. So it really runs the gamut of all kinds of business sectors.
So quickly tell us what's going to happen at this Business Expo that is taking place in Silver Spring.
Sure. It's first of all, it's important that it's in Silver Spring because there is a very large population of African diaspora. So at the event, there will be 35 competing diaspora-owned businesses, and those businesses will take place in Africa. That's where they'll be rooted, with investment coming from here. There will be hundreds of other business owners, African business owners from Silver Spring who will come. 35 competing for cash prizes, technical funding and assistance from Deloitte, other equity funding, also mentoring from George Washington University. So lots going to happen there.
Okay, and so there are people coming from the continent itself?
Yes, there are business partners. You know, so many diaspora, and we found that on average, those who compete to start businesses there and start investing at about 15 or 20 years out of the country. But many of them, being gone that long, need to have business partners internally, really to be able to engage again. So their partners, along with the diaspora owners, will be here together competing.
Someone out there may want to attend this event, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. What does it take?
It takes showing up at the Silver Spring Civic Building and walking in and attending the event. There are 26 different workshops on legal aspects of doing business in Africa, on equity investment, on the Young African Leadership Initiative, how to be a mentor, all kinds of other investment opportunities.
And how about becoming part of you know, this marketplace, say to exhibit, or how does somebody really gain from this initiative?
Well, there are a lot of business owners who are looking for investors, yet they aren't as good at articulating their business. You know, there are a lot of great ideas out there, but articulating the reason for investing in your business, there's a lot of opportunity to learn how to do that better, to network and meet potential investors or business partners, and come out with a stronger business, stronger articulation of one's business plan.
Yeah, so hopefully many will show up or just try to get in touch with you.
It's not just about the capital, it's about being able to gain access as well.
All right, thanks a lot, Ms. Span.
Thank you, Vincent.
Well, Barbara Span is the Vice President of Global Public Affairs at Western Union.